Call to order for board meeting July 1st, 2026, 7 p.m. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call.
Mayor Kent Lubers,
Here.
trustees Nick Whelan,
Here.
David Benson Jr.,
Here.
Matt Madrowski,
Here.
Dan Carey,
Here.
Ron Sam Blaven,
Here.
Don Buckley,
Here.
attorney Bryce Lickfield,
Here.
Chief Woody Hall,
Here.
Brian Rader, clerk Cindy Miller, present.
I need a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes and committee meeting minutes from June 17th, 2026.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Nick,
Present.
Dave,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Dan,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
John.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think our grant writer people are here, so we are going to go into citizens input.
Okay, since Brian's not here, this was not, probably not gonna get any answer, but. No worry. I see where the yellow stripe up the middle of the road. Does that mean we're not going to do no boiling or chipping this year on any roads whatsoever? The east side, the 157, has not been touched. Several years. There's holes, there's dips. It needs done, and I'm assuming since we did these nice little yellow stripes down the middle of the road, that we're not going to be doing any maintenance. Anybody know?
Rondi,
I'll say something here after a while in Brian's part.
Okay. It's bad, it's coming, you know, I mean, at least 4 years, maybe. A little bit.
East O'Fallon is bad too.
I mean, I paid my taxes today, so ask for them, it might help pay for it, maybe. Thank you.
Citizens input. You state your name.
Cora,
Can you write your name on that piece of paper? Oh, great. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Sorry, they're double-sided. My printer decides whatever. So I am here on behalf of the bathrooms of the park. You can see from the pictures that they need attention very badly. I've only lived here under 3 years, and I was not even familiar with the park until I joined the Eastville Fire Department Ladies of Story. We have events there with a nice walking path, nice playground, nice area. However, even for our events, and I don't know how many other people have events, or even people want to take their kids there for a long period of time, the bathrooms are just horrendous. You can see the note on the front, the lighting is poor, and for the volunteers that do events there, or anybody that has an event there, you go a very long period of time. You either have to walk way over to the VFW's bathroom, or to that local pub. Nobody wants to even go in there because they're so unsanitary. The stall doors, the men's does not have stall doors at all. And the women's has one stall door, one's road, and one is visible. So I'm just asking, I have a history of being on a city board from where I come from for 25 years. I understand totally financial and maintenance. However, this is really a need. This is really neat, and I just ask that you give it some attention.
Thank you. Any other citizens input?
It's what we get paid to get on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know who left off last time I was here about the thing. Getting different lettering because Dave's, believe it or not, first spoke to me. And by the way, Dave, you did say Friday I'm off, I will leave them off. And that was 6 Fridays you had put months since then, and we haven't done it. And that's on 25 weeks since we originally asked to get these put on. Okay, what's the problem? 25 weeks was the original time we asked. It's only had them for like over 2 months, I'm sure. What's the problem? Brian drives that truck home every day. That is owned by the village, by the taxpayer. Brian doesn't even live in this town. He's not even a taxpayer. The taxpayer is one. I can get 26 signatures that want it on. Because that seems to be the magic number you guys know.
Do we have the decals or don't have the decals?
We do.
Why don't we put them on? then?
The truck is supposed to be after lunch today. Jim was gonna take it down there to get it laid.
Well, I'll tell
I
you what,
gotta know.
I'll do them Monday.
I'll find out.
I will do them Monday. Because this was such a big issue prior, when Capitelli took his home and Phil Little took his home and everything, and now it's like, oh, well, we can't do that, we gotta have an ordinance. Or whatever. I did body work for 30 some years, I can maybe probably put them on yet, so I will do them. So whatever it is, get me the decals, or I'll come down, you put them in Brian's office here, or whatever, and I'll put them on. And then that'll relieve all this for months, and
Absolutely.
so, I mean, it's not that complicated of a task to put them on, and we don't need to pay anybody. I don't think it's an infringement on union with those guys, but if it is, somebody check into that to see, because I don't want to step on their toes, but otherwise I'll put them on, and I will put them on Monday. And
Okay.
I'll come down here. Let me even say I'll come down here at 10 o'clock to follow up and see what's happening. So,
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Give respect to all the honorary village of Hazelville spectators, everything. My name is Wanda Slaughter. I said 2855 Progress. I've been there since 1993. Excuse me, I just lost my friend, fiance. I was taking care of him as the healthcare aide. His anniversary was like 24th of this. My birthday was the 26th. But getting down to business, I had spoke previously, and I very seldom come, but I hope that you take what I'm trying to get over to with consideration. The lot that's next to me, that's facing on Maple Street and possibly Maple Street. I have been complaining about that, and I just want to take out this opportunity if I can to thank Joe Neal for coming and spraying my fence because it was looking very ridiculous, very raggedy. They sprayed it. I did appreciate that, keep helping to diminish or keep out the critters and the activity goes on with the animals that still they live there, and it was their place before it was mine. So I just want to say that I've seen the backside of the building of the people's yards going down Progress where they cleaned all that out back there. And I noticed that. And I'm like, wow, I wonder what's going on. Well, I better try to make a meeting to try to talk to somebody to see what's happening. And one of my neighbors, and excuse me if I get a little flip-flop, like I said, I'm a little nervous. But his name John, my neighbor, he came and told me that there was a sign up on that lot. But they did find out who, I guess, owned it or whatever. And the gentleman's name is Ryan, and I took his number down. And I was just wondering why is he being audience for that, what I'm trying to say, charged for leaving the lot like that. And John and I was speaking, and he was telling me he wanted, you need to call, and see if they want to sell it or something. I'm like, well, I'm a sick person. I'm not a real woman. I can't take on that kind of responsibility, but I will try to go to a meeting, which I'm here, and see if they're going to do anything about him, or is he going to sell it? Because he said it might be somewhere in Texas, somewhere that's not out, even in our jurisdiction or vicinity or in our state, to see if he can cut that down, because all that debris from his lot is coming over in my yard. And since my friend has passed away, I have had people to come and take care of me and get my fence cleaned off and try to get things looking a little decent around me. If you come through and see, I think I've been doing a pretty good job. So I was just wondering if I could get any comment or anything on what we're gonna do about this Ryan, who I guess owns that lot. close to, like I say, it's on Maple Street, kind of facing the side of the Moose Home. But I just kind of want you to know what's going on, what's
You know the address?
uh, I saw it, I got two numbers.
I know, that was one that's been tracking down the owner for a while, this was brought up before. So I got it, like,
I think
yeah,
we won't-
that's what we worked on for a while to try to track the owner down. There's multiple in that area that are owners from out of state, different areas, different companies that bought into some of those properties, so it's been a lengthy process to try to track them down and get them to comply with cleaning it up, so. But I'll check with it.
Okay, well, I appreciate that very much. Thanks so much.
Citizens input.
Hope that you guys can help Wanda out. I hope that you can do that. We do have a nice new sign coming into town that says all building zoning and occupancy codes strictly enforced. And then it's written in Spanish, I believe, and it says Village of Caseyville. That was very nice that we got that. Now let's try to do it. That would be great if we did that. And I feel that you're nothing should from your neighbors should come into your yard. I've been dealing with it for 8 years and on. So let's help her and let's help me. You know, let's make this happen. I'm going to, there's been some messages that trustee Benson has been sending around and talking about me, calling me a liar again. And I just want to make very clear, Mr. Benson, before you call me a liar, give the facts. I've got right here, no permits. Look at this, no permits were ever gotten. Even though he says all the permits were gotten, they weren't gotten. I got right here, the reason, and if everyone wants this all to end, right? We all agree, yeah, let's make this end. Well, it would if we would follow our ordinances and our rules, right? And we would stop, like Wanda agrees with me, our neighbors coming into our yard, right? If we would stop that, that would be awesome. And it should be that way. I would never let my trash go into, I don't care, even if Dave Benson was my neighbor, I would not let my trash go into his yard. I would not let anything, weeds, anything else, I would not let it happen. Even him, and that should say a lot to all of you. But the reason that it hasn't stopped is because of all of you. Dave seems to think it's because I've got messages that it's other governmental agencies that are against it. But if two of the ones he mentioned clearly states, and I know you've seen this, I believe you've seen this. I don't know that you two have. From Joe Sidley, I further explained that drainage issues, I think Dave, you were the one he talked to. Drainage issues within a city or a village are a local matter and should be enforced through the local ordinance. That's you guys. Ta-da, that's you. Then he talked about Samantha Moody. And yes, she did ask to be removed from the email. You were correct about that part. Because I'm honest, I don't buy. The complaint is something that is not regulated by the Illinois EPA. It's a local matter. It all keeps coming back to make this stop is all of you. Raise your hands, it's you. Even your zoning administrator at the time says, that's me, is asking that homes be held accountable and follow all the rules and regulations that have been laid out. That is all, folks, I have ever asked of you. No favors, no friendship, no drinking buddy bullshit. I have asked you to do your jobs that you have said when you all got sworn in. Do you remember that? Do you all remember that? You said that's what you would do. Every one of you.
Any other citizens input? Citizens input. Okay, we'll go on to new business.
Motion to approve deny resolution 26-23. Issuance of a business license to Cardinal Donuts LLC located at 1101 Keysville Road, Keys, Illinois, 62222. Upon background check. No approval. Make a motion to approve that. Second.
Any discussion? Nick?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yeah.
Ron?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Motion to adopt resolution 26/24, resolution authorizing the issuance of Class B liquor license to Los Parkos Mexican Store LLC located at 301 North Main Street, Keith, Illinois, 62232, contingent upon background check, inspection. Zoning approval. This is just a package liquor license for the grocery store. I'd like to make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Nick?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Motion to approve and deny resolution 26/25, resolution declaring certain real property and owned by the building occasional to be surplus property and authorized sale of the properties in accordance with what stated on. The selling property that have been slowly working through. Bill Jones to try to get off of our books. Back to the calendar. I'd like to make a motion to approve that.
Second.
Any discussion? Nick?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yeah.
John?
Yes.
Motion to approve and deny resolution 26/26, resolution authorizing the lowest cost feasible demo part from AEP estimating Highland, Illinois for the cost of $10,475 to demo Orchard Mixed Use South Main Street, Keith, Illinois. This has been back and forth for quite some time now, and we finally got some regional movement. We're going to move forward on this now. I can make a motion on that. Second.
Any discussion? Nick? Dave?
Abstain, conflict of interest.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Any correspondence?
I have none, sir.
Approval of the bill.
General fund, $22,725. Plans. Actually, $6,000. $6,640.25. Full building, $1,821. 4 cents more fuel, $1,016.89. Park, $1,362.43. I-64 Business District, $26,803. Water bill, $820. $26,820.40. Water bill is $85,303.59. DEA senior to the board for $687.80. Hotel motels, $3,422.80. Tip two, $857.45. Tip four, $275.58. For a total of $150,940.18. The bills are paid. Make that one.
Second.
Nick?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
John?
Present.
Keith? Anything tonight?
Mayor.
Ron?
Yeah, Hill Road wants strike. They used to do that all the time.
I know, I don't care about strike, I want.
I'm just saying that was, they'll oil and chip again over, but I'll say something to him about, it needs, some, you say potholes and stuff needs repaired.
I talked to, Joe, and he fixed the one at the bottom of the hill. But we were kind of assuming that this was our year, since it's been about 4 or 5 years since it's been oiled and chip. Let the rest of it go, because that's what will happen this year. You know, we're not getting the big money to do the redo of the road.
Right, that's still on hold with the state.
Yeah, and I talked to senators and everybody else in this country here, and they going, no, we're not gonna get it. So there's where that okay. But maintenance needs to be done on that road. It's up there, it's a dip right by High Street. In the road, again, it's worn out, it's got that dip in it, the dip farther down past my road by Hillcrest, that's coming out again too.
There's potholes along like 802. All you gotta do, that stripe is not gonna stop people from going 40 miles an hour on that street either. Where is our sign that we put out for mileage to track these people? Is it in a closet somewhere? We had one.
Well, that was gonna be put on Wynell about 4 months ago and never did make it there.
No.
Now school's out, so
In over a year.
I don't know. I guess nobody knows how to run it or it's too much work to pull it out.
So what do? We put our own stop strip.
I know before when that was on there, it was clocked at 80 miles an hour, believe it or not,
Oh,
in the
here-
records of that.
Here we
Yeah.
stopped them last year, 80 miles an hour during school,
Yeah.
kids out there. And it was them, thought it sure was nothing, they were coming for pay.
That machine does record the speeds
That's right.
and it
It's right,
flashes.
it's gonna help us, Ron. It's not.
Well, I'm just telling you that that's,
I know it. And the stripe is great,
a lot of times the county helps us out on that,
but it don't stop the speed.
Oh, no,
and it
no,
doesn't
that's-
fix the holes in the-
but it's trying to keep you in your lane from crossing over, because people,
No, they want to drive in the middle of the road,
yes,
especially on the curves.
exactly. Well,
The
hey,
most dangerous road in this town now. And we're the only ones that don't get shit. No maintenance, no nothing.
well, I'll work on that.
Thank you.
They spent extra time cleaning up Main Street and the park area for the fireworks this past week, which went over pretty good. And they're installing water services, in town and out of town on the routes. And that's all I've got.
Turn, you got anything? Nothing to report this week. All right, need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Nick,
Yes,
Dave,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Dan,
Yes.
Ron,
yes.
John.
Yes.
All right, we'll go into committee. Mr. Tracy.
We're still waiting on our contract, liaison on vacation from Republic Services. For our next, any type of events that we do have at the park, Ron, we will be reaching out to trash company to have multiple trash receptacles brought down free of charge, and they will be dumped. So people can hold on a little deposit, the trash in the trash cans versus the ground.
It was a mess. And a lot of them were within 20 feet of the trash can.
To the park, we'll address that, we do have some money available,
Oh,
we are trying to get quotes for playground.
and I know the rain was really heavy this time, but there was on the city, the park, the bathroom, on the bench, the so I've been huge, but it's correct.
And those SIU ladies were supposed to talk about grants for part two, so I will reach out to them tomorrow. See what's going on.
Appreciate it. It makes for a very long day and you can't run the phone to go. Press really get your block in traffic.
Annexation,
Nothing.
emergency management.
Nothing this time other than the severe heat. Everybody make sure you're staying hydrated, get in cool areas. Spend too much time outside if you don't have to.
Check on the neighbors.
That's on your neighbor. Very good.
Finance,
Nothing at this time.
ordinance.
Nothing nice, sir.
Well, I got a couple things I'd like to reiterate back a few months ago when we passed these lovely little ordinances here that nobody seems to be following either. And it's the cargo containers, the flapping flags and everything else. The reason I didn't vote for it originally is because this is exact why. We're not doing anything about them. I had a neighbor come to me from across the street again. We're tired of looking at that thing sitting at the funeral home. And you can go to 410 Cole and look at that disaster there with cargo containers, pallets, roofing shingles and everybody else. When are we going to start doing something about this stuff? You know, it's really disgusting when I have people that I know that come from out of town that haven't been here or friends from out of state And I drive through town with them and I hear their comments and how embarrassing it is to look at this trash. And here's an ordinance right here, strictly forbidden. And just like prior in citizens input, welcome to Caseyville. We strictly enforce occupancy permits and ordinances and blah, blah, blah. You wasted money on that sign. So I'd like to know when we're going to start enforcing this stuff that we just passed. Because it looks great to sit up here and look like you're really doing things. We passed this. Oh, we're not going to have containers. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. Well, when are you going to make whoever enforce it?
I believe the owner of the one on Lincoln has just been recently contacted.
It was there the other day. It's still sitting there though.
I understand.
I can contact them 100 times. When are we going to start issuing the tickets? Like we said, $250 or whatever.
I've brought it up many times. Same thing with the flags.
Okay, then
How long's that container been there?
every 3 years, but we just passed the ordinance. It's been every bit of 3 years. He was originally going to remodel it. And the other guy, he's running a business out of his place. Why don't he take that to his place in Fairview Heights? No, he wants to Hoosier up Caseyville with all his stuff. And Matt, you can tell him that because you know him.
Well,
I told him, come if he has anything to say, he can come to the meeting and talk to me about it.
think Steve would be bad to say anything. I talked to him all day.
Yep, I'm sure he did. He came to the one meeting, but he didn't come. And I told him, no, if you got anything to say, you come in the meeting. We'll do it here where it's recorded. Because that's the way I'd work now.
How did it work before?
I would talk to other people and do things, but you know, there's just a lot of things that go on that people say and misconstrue. You know, they tell a lot of, I guess, you got two sides of your mouth and you talk out of both of them, depending on who you're talking to. So that's why I do it here. Okay. And believe me, if I was on Facebook, it would have been a lot more brutal than the accusations that were thrown at me. Because I would throw the facts out there, not generated crap that you guys do. And don't deny it. I've seen messages from people. So start enforcing and doing what you promised and what you said you were going to do, because everything under the prior administration that I was on also, but you were on and you were on and you were on and you were on. There's only two other people. And that was a big thing, but now nothing's happening.
I don't think anybody's disagreeing with you, John.
Okay, so then why is this continuing? Why do people come here all the time with the same complaints? And you know what? I'm an official too, but I'm also a citizen here. I live here. And I got to look at this stuff too. And I got to drive through town and look at this stuff. And it's disgusting and it's utterly embarrassing to sit up here and to be accused of the stuff that goes on. You guys are the new administration. You're the top dogs now. So start doing it. You passed it. Start doing it. Planning and zoning.
Approximately 5 occupancy inspections. Last month, multiple permits issued for construction, 2 sign permits were issued. Working on business license right now. We have a developer in the planning stage down on Bowman Road right now, kind of going through the process of hopefully a large scale development down there. There was a zoning board of appeal meeting June 9th for the dimensions and solar energy. Stopped in, there might be some more of that to come in the future.
What?
They reached out, but that's the last.
Same people?
The auto auction is for a joint board of appeals meeting, July 14th, 6 o'clock. So that's on the agenda coming up with that. Other than that, just been, taking action complaints about illegal dumping, violating utilities, derelict vehicles, shipping containers throughout the village. There are some that's been getting worked on. But fortunately, we are only so many people that take care of those things. So we're working through that. We got a lot to deal with in as little as time. Other than that, the doing right alongs, think that that's the planning and zoning report, the zoning administrator.
What he was saying is just that might be something that comes up again. There's nothing pending at the moment that I'm aware of that the dimensions folks have reached out. They've reached out to me as well. they're gonna keep trying to make their project happen, but there's nothing new that the board has to report in terms of putting it back on the agenda or anything like that.
The zoning board of appeals denied their case for all the variances they get. And they are trying to come forward, bring it to the board's attention, but nothing has been said, so they haven't submitted anything yet. But they're talking, they're reaching out.
Have you've been in contact with them?
They've been reaching out, but there's been no formal request yet.
Question. We have the parcel here, we have the parcel that they questioned here.
Forward.
Parcel number 1, is that still a go? So
Both,
that was number 1. Nothing about number 2 was even addressed at meeting. Nothing. And then all of a sudden, parcel number 2 comes around.
well, they got denied on the first one, you guys.
No, we gave them carte blanche on that first one because no one complained. It was surrounded by highway, roads. A couple that lived there that did said, we don't care, we would rather have them than spraying of insecticides. Plus, they got that waterway in between the houses, and there's a lot of difference between the 2 parcels. Now, my understanding was if they didn't get the second one that they asked for, they were gonna scrap the whole works. Is that your understanding?
Believe you're right. I know they tried to combine parcels on this last go around and not do it the proper way, and then you guys denied that, so.
So they tried, they do, well, see that, and to me, it was, they were pulling a mess.
Mhm.
Yeah, they wanted.
What was it like with me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, yeah. Oh, good. And we don't.
And then, we're still working through some things, I guess, for the sale of the police station over there, that coming up here soon, I guess, sometime.
You haven't heard anything from the department.
No, I have,
Police,
nothing, this,
public works.
Yeah, the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency passed the Illini environmental site for their expansion. So I just wanted to let you know that the site was approved and they've already had the expansion approved year or 2 ago, a couple years maybe. So they've got to go from the EPA.
Good.
And that's all I got at Public Works at the moment.
Special events.
The only thing I got, fireworks display was great. A lot of people showed up. Women's Auxiliary actually made $2,012 just selling soda, hot dogs, and their little glow stick things. So that's all I got.
Cemetery.
I have nothing at this time.
I do have something, a guy named, William, what's his last name? He donated $25,000. He passed away and donated $25,000 to the cemetery.
Who was it? Come on, Ruben.
I'll let you know.
He's getting old.
Shaniel, William Shaniel,
Bill Shannon.
Oh, Bill Shaniel?
Bill Shaniel.
Oh.
So we're gonna look at, the guardrail looks terrible, like 3/4 up the board and the 2 by, or the railroad ties are falling over. I don't know. I was a kid when I knew him. I don't remember. I don't remember the name. All right, thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Doc, for the.
And then-
No, I don't do this.